full integration happen. So wherever we felt that yes, we need to fast, implement those modules. Like currently we are working on TMS, so which will be one again, full-fledged data analytics for transport management system, and we have implemented CRS system. So where we will be covering the stock levels of all the distributors, and automatically system will be generating the orders. We will be only checking the how much money he has given, and orders will be fulfilled. So I think every FMCG company learned in this period, and this COVID is a black swan event, but this will be bringing a lot of data automation, and this will be bringing a lot of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So in fact, in our shop floor, I will tell you that earlier we used to have some push buttons, right? So there's curtain and no fly goes inside the food factory. So now everything is automated. So just to recognize your face and gate will open, and once you are enter, gate will automatically shut. So these kind of all automations we have done inside the factories. And in fact, we were seeing the possibility of maintaining safe distance also. Like if somebody crosses the distance, and automatically through the machine learning it will buzz the alarm, and we will see how much NCs we are getting, and then people will be maybe getting warning. You see, you are violating that minimum safe distance zone. So these kind of things also we are exploring in future, which can be implemented. In addition to that, we have already implemented Power BI, and data analytics basically will be using extensively in future, in not only in our side. In fact, I have requested our marketing team also to give us insight in terms of causal models, basically, which we can take some factors in our forecasting tools, basically tying up that data with the market share data, Nielsen data. In fact, tracking the effectiveness of all the trade monies, basically like ATL and BTL activities, how effectively basically we can measure the ROI on this. And in case of e-com, if we float some dynamic pricing, basically how the season is coming and how the traffic into the B2C portal, and based on that the automatically system adjusts the pricing, and it ensures that company gets the maximum flow. And I am sure that every company will be working on e-com channel in future, and we also got more than 500% growth over last years, basically.